What up, YouTube? It's NoChainzz back for part 5 of my Madden Ultimate Team series. And in this episode, I'll be playing someone, and I bought 2 off-season packs. And the notable player in these packs are Ryan Tannehill, the quarterback for the Miami Dolphins, and I got Stephen Hill or Stephen Hill, the wide receiver. I believe he was picked by the New York Jets. And Jabari Greer, he can come in and be an instant starter. And this game I'm going to play after you see me look through these packs. It's a pretty good game, and I think you guys will really enjoy it, as the notable player in this one is Randy Moss, the current Randy Moss, not a classic a Super Bowl one or anything special, just an 88 overall. But I think he has a chance to come in and be a big receiver for the offense. So right now I'm playing somebody a little bit worse than me, and we're playing the second game at our new field, Soldier Field, in Chicago. Or I'm not sure if it's in Chicago, but I know it's in Illinois. It's where the Chicago Bears play. And Ryan Tannehill, this game is going to be getting the start because I want to save Aaron Rodgers' contract games, and I just want to give him a chance. I want to see how he is and see how he plays. And I also start Doug Martin, the running back. And right here, if you were thinking number 10 was Vince Young, you are wrong. That is Robert Griffin III. And I was really excited about playing against him. He's an explosive player. He has a lot of hype coming out of the draft. And so this game is rookie versus rookie, Tannehill versus Griffin III. And it'll be a good game. And right here, I drop back for Tannehill's first attempt and first completion to Jason Witten. And they always say that a rookie quarterback's best friend is the tight end, and that theory will prove to be very accurate in this game. As you see, Randy Moss, 88 overall, that I was pretty excited about, drops that pass as he breaks the tackle. And I was really mad about that because I got really excited about him catching it, and I thought it was going to be a first down, and it ended up not being. And if he would have caught that, it would have prevented this play, which would be Ryan Tannehill's first mistake with the team, which would be a fumble that is recovered by the defense. And he has LaShawn McCoy, and I'm stripping at the ball constantly, but he does not give it up. And LaShawn McCoy ends up running it for about a 9-yard gain, and he runs the hurry up for some reason here. It's only the first quarter, but everybody has their different styles of playing, so I'm not going to complain. And Brian Dawkins comes in and stops him just short of the first down mark. And he's running the hurry up again with RG3 in the shotgun formation with no running back. So I'm assuming that he's going to do a quarterback draw or run it. But instead, he drops back and throws it right to David Harris. And he pretty much gift wrapped that one to me. And I tried my signature run play with Doug Martin, and it just doesn't work too well, only for a 6-yard gain. And I really rely on that play a lot. And if you watch the videos, my previous videos, you know, as Ryan Tannehill makes his second mistake of the game. So right now, it's a pretty sloppy game for both rookies. It's not as explosive as I thought it would have been with RG3 and Tannehill. And he throws it to his version of Randy Moss and gets RG3 his first passing touchdown of the game, as he goes up 7-0, and I am losing. I cannot get my offense going because of 2 mistakes that I made. And Jason Witten, like I said earlier, the BFF of Ryan Tannehill thus far has been Jason Witten, as I throw it to him again and he gets a tiptoe catch. And that's his third reception of the game, and the referee comes in and said it is indeed a catch. So I'm running up the middle with Doug Martin, another rookie, and he did pretty decent splitting the carries with Walter Payton. So I get down to about the 25-yard line, and I run it with Walter Payton, like I just mentioned, and get down to about the 5. And I try to throw it to Jason Witten, but he's not open, so I run, and Ryan Tannehill makes his third turnover of the game. And right now I'm thinking I really wanted to put Aaron Rodgers in, but I didn't want to turn my back on the rookie like that, and I also wanted to keep this game a little interesting. So I wanted to give him his reps, and LaShawn McCoy bakes off a big run to get them to the 20-yard line. My defense was playing pretty shaky early on, but later on in the game they tightened up, and RG3 is at the line calling audibles, and I'm moving around with Clay Matthews trying to confuse him to make him think I'm going one way where I'm not. So I end up running in and getting cut blocked, and his running back, LaShawn McCoy, runs it up the middle for a pretty good chunk of yards. And so my defense just doesn't look too good right now. And RG3 throws it, and I go for the pick with Drake Kirkpatrick, but Mario Manningham makes a diving catch. It's a very nice catch. I can't really be mad at him for that. And he drops back again and gets a pretty good chunk of yards, and RG3 is looking pretty good so far other than that pick until that happened. And this was a very decisive play of the game because I kind of stick and move around with David Harris and end up getting the pick six. I was really surprised at myself for getting that because he is not the fastest player on the field, yet he ran it all the way back for the touchdown, and I was pretty proud of that. And he's making a lot of good plays for me as RG3 makes about a 10-yard pass, and here he comes with the hurry-up offense again. Like I mentioned, it seemed like recently a lot of players have been doing that lately, the hurry-up offense. I don't know if I just missed it or people just started doing it. And he gets yet another completion with time winding down in the first half. And I'm trying my best not to let him score before halftime. And actually during this game I couldn't remember whether I received or not, and I actually thought he was going to get ball first at halftime, and it ended up that I was the one who got ball at halftime as I get a swat as he goes deep to Randy Moss, but that doesn't work. So it's 3rd and 14 right here, and he drops back and Joe Hayden drops the pick. But I'm not at all mad at that because it brings up 4th down. And this guy was a good player. He actually punted on 4th down and didn't go for it unless he absolutely had to. And I love players like that because they're so rare in Madden online gameplay because everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. And he actually punted it. And I throw it deep to Randy Moss, and he makes a really good play. I think that was Randy Moss. I'm sorry. But after that, I do a screen to Walter Payton, and I try to stop Duke, but it doesn't quite work as A.J. Hawk gets the tackle. And right now, I'm about the 15-yard line, and I do a slant, and Jason Witten, Tannehill's BFF is what I'm going to call him, as people call him Tony Romo's BFF, but today he's going to be the rookie's BFF. And he sets us up for the score right here by Greg Jones, the fullback. Runs it right in. So the third quarter is almost over as I take a 7-point lead, 14-7, and I catch the 3rd pick of the day with David Harris, and that is amazing. So that doesn't really go anywhere. That drive doesn't go anywhere. So I have to try for a field goal. I get pretty good power and I get pretty good accuracy, and I kick it, and the kick is no good. I was really mad about that. That could have put me up in a really good position in the game, but I just missed that. And I try to hit stick all through the way, but I miss twice, and the third time he gets whiffed just a little bit, but he runs out of bounds for a 5-yard loss. And here's RG3 back in the shotgun formation, and he's looking for his receiver, and I'm playing the middle, and he throws it, and I try to strip it with Drake Kirkpatrick. I was really hoping that he would fumble it, but nobody on his team seemed to fumble as much as I would want them to. But he, like here, he goes deep a lot as I get the swat with Nick Collins, and that brings up a 4th down. Like I said before, he's a good player. He's a realistic player. He punts it. So I try to play fake, and I don't know what I was thinking, but I throw it right to the cornerback, and he takes it right back to the house for the touchdown, which would tie up the game at 14-14 after the touchdown. So it's tied up 14-14, and I'm looking for somebody to throw it to, and I throw it to Jerry Rice for his first reception of the game. Couldn't come at a greater time. So he catches it, and I go all the way deep to Jerry Rice again, and he misses it. So 4th down coming up, I punt it, and he gets the ball back with a tie game with a little bit over 2 minutes left in the game, and Asante Samuel misses the opportunity to take the game and swing the momentum back our way, but he makes up for it by pushing him out of bounds behind the line, which was a pretty good play in my eyes, bringing up a 3rd and long, not a really long 3rd down, but 3rd down and 10, and I'm covering the middle with David Harris again, trying to get that 4th interception, but he throws it deep, and I don't know what happened there. He has Jerry Rice, he catches it, the guy missed the swat, and I don't know if I moved Asante Samuel, but he gets it, and I was so mad at that point, but I couldn't get mad. I couldn't let my emotions get the best of me. I tried to recuperate from that. As I bring up the 4th down, he's in field goal range, so he starts to run the ball. I had to use all my timeouts, so he tries to take the lead here with 1 minute and 45 seconds left, and indeed he does. The field goal is good. So I take the ball with no timeouts left, and we'll see if Tannehill is clutch, if he can do what I brought him here to do. But stupid me, I run all the way back to the 5-yard line, and right here I'm really discouraged. I'm thinking, oh man, I'm gonna lose this game. But I scramble out to the left with Tannehill, and I get a very, very lucky catch by Randy Moss, and that off-season pack that I purchased will prove very useful in this game, as Randy Moss made very many big catches and big plays for the team, and Ryan Tannehill makes a good throw right here to Season1, like I said, his BFF, and we get down to about the 20-yard line with just under 50 seconds left, and I'm losing by 3 points, so I want to catch him off guard right here with a run play to see if he'll let me get down a little closer to the end zone, and indeed he does. I get down to about the 2-yard line, and I'm gonna run the hurry up because I have no timeouts, and he calls a timeout. And right here I do the same thing I did last time in the goal line situation. I run it up the middle with Greg Jones, and Greg Jones gets a touchdown, and right now I'm about 4 points, so he cannot win the game with a field goal. He has to get a touchdown, so he throws it right here deep, very deep, and it is an incomplete pass. Just overthrow Terrell Owens just a little bit right there. I was a little nervous because you never know what could happen with this game. So on 2nd and 10, he drops back in the shotgun formation with RG3, and I get the sack right there with Vincent Wilfork, who I did just extend, and I see that was a very good decision, because if not, he wouldn't have played this game, and he served his purpose very well. And he's back with 5 wide receivers, and I put the cornerbacks and safeties back because I know he's going to go deep and he needs a touchdown right now with only 1 timeout. And this ball gets tipped about 5 times, and somehow Randy Moss catches it, and he is excited because he knows he just put his team in position for one more play to possibly take the win. And RG3 drops back and throws it out of bounds. So his rookie quarterback, without that much experience, would be his undoing. He threw the ball out of bounds on the last chance, and I ended up getting the win by 4 points, which what I thought was a really good game. It came down to the last play. It was very exciting for me to play, and it was a really good rookie show-off. And I think I won this game particularly because of my defense. I don't think Ryan Tannehill made a lot of mistakes, but he was the rookie that emerged victorious in this game, and I sent him a good game message because it was a very good game. And you see his stats: 11 for 17 and 2 interceptions. And Doug Martin and Walter Payton pretty much split the yardage on the ground, and he sends me back a message. I like to see people like him, so I'll definitely add him, and I might even play him in the future with real teams, and we'll see how that goes. And that's all I have for you guys this video, and I'll see you guys in episode 6.